My name is Maya Khan. I always thought my sister, Aisha, was dependable, until I found out she wasn't just living in my shadow, she was stealthily rewriting my life, one lie at a time. On the surface, she acted sick, fragile, in need of help. But behind closed doors, I discovered the devastating truth. She faked an illness just to destroy my credit score and steal my future. Aisha was always sick, or so I thought. Asthma attacks at night, frequent hospital visits in grade school, chronic fatigue throughout high school. I was the healthy sibling, she was the fragile one. Lit fragile. I became the caretaker, the big sister. I juggled studies, crafts, favorite stuffed animals in one hand, textbooks in the other. I learned to read IV drips before report cards. I got used to wearing both smiles for school and shoulders to cry on at home. We were codependent, and I believed it was love. When the bills piled up, I felt pride that I could help. When she cried on my shoulder, I thought, isn't this what sisters do? I earned scholarships, took part-time jobs, studied late into the night. When I got my first credit card, I used it responsibly, built a credit score I was proud of, just above 700. A seed of independence sprouted. Then, halfway through college, Aisha called. Can you send me $5,000? I'll pay you back, I promise. Hospital bills again. I paused. My savings were scarce, but I couldn't say no. I transferred money, printed and sent proof. She wept, thanked me endlessly, but something felt off. She never thanked again after that. A few months later, I checked my credit. My score had dropped by 100 points. A big drop. I couldn't explain it. Then letters arrived. Balance due notices for medical equipment I never ordered. Cash advances I didn't take. I panicked. Why was someone charging under my name? My heart raced. I confronted Aisha. Check your bills, she said. Maybe you went on a spending spree and forgot. She sounded concerned, sincere. I needed to believe her. I met with a fraud specialist. We reconstructed statements. All the charges came from medical-related vendors, oxygen tanks, therapy supplies, at-home care equipment, all under my name. I confronted her again. This time she cried, heavily. I'm sorry, she said. I took extra medication to get better faster. I must have signed your insurance by mistake. She seemed sincere, and I almost believed it. But as time passed, more charges cropped up. Overnight hospitalization visits, high-cost medical devices. I couldn't repay her. I couldn't wipe my own name clean. One night, I snuck into her room. Post-midnight college visitor hours. I had no right, but desperation spurred me. On her bed, a pile of medical supply invoices, a fake script pad, a binder with my name in bold letters. On the nightstand, a confession, in her handwriting. Dear Maya, you don't understand what it's like to always need help. I was tired of the pity, so I created my own. I stared until my vision blurred. She didn't just fake illness, she weaponized it. She faked hospital stays, bills, prescriptions, billed under my name and insurance. I ran into the bathroom and vomited. Not from sickness, but betrayal. The next morning, I faced her. I held that note in trembling hands. She admitted it. She wasn't sick. Her lungs were fine. Her tests normal. She envied my independence, my focus on the future. She resented my life. So she used the system, and me, playing the sick girl to steal credit I'd earned. I felt sick to my bones. I went to the police and filed a report. Cheating insurance is a crime. Identity theft is a crime. I contacted the credit bureaus. I paid for credit restoration, for dispute letters, for therapists. I lost jobs, opportunities. It took a year to clear. Meanwhile, Aisha faced the consequences: legal proceedings, mandatory counseling, restitution. Our parents split in disbelief. My childhood came undone. It took therapy, journal entries, and apologizing to myself to heal. I realized that compassion without boundaries invites disaster. I learned that love doesn't mean forgiveness at the cost of justice. I also realized I wasn't a victim. I was a survivor. If you've been betrayed by someone you loved, especially a family member, you're not alone. Identity theft isn't always hackers. It can come in the form of betrayal from within. Remember, your future, your identity, your credit, it belongs to you. Subscribe for more stories about healing from hidden wounds. Share your experience in the comments. No judgment, just honesty. You are not broken. You are brave.